Hello everyone, my name is Alet. I am 17 years old. I am from Bolivia, La Paz City. This is my focus project. I talk about depression. My dear depression, I am going to read a little letter that talks about depression and how a person experiences it. My dear depression, how to start? Maybe with my first slump. Yours started when I last realized I felt happy and when I started to feel lonely. You came and took away everything I wanted and loved. First you came with the first family fight. I spent hours crying without having an escape. I came to a conclusion that it was going to last a long time my way out. Your visit was to sleep. I thought it was the best way out if I sleep. And nothing happened that I was doing physical thing. I forgot things easily and I had a horrible year. I found materials that I never thought would happen but you taught many surprise. A year passed. I felt happy. I felt that you had already left, and that made me happy. I've made a release from your confinement, and I thought that you would not return, and I say goodbye to you in many ways until you left. I started fifth grade in high school. I feel strange. I lost my friends thanks to you, but I feel good and I'm happy. She passed away. I feel very sad with what is happening. It is horrible to think that every time I want to see her, I cannot and you are coming back. You are invading my mind. I do not want to realize again. Month, months have passed and when she left you came back and made me alone. And thanks to you, I discovered that I am very afraid of being alone. And I feel that I am more and more alone and I doesn't feel good. You make me not feel like doing anything and the only thing that is on my mind is sleep. I am leaving everything for you. What excites me the most and I swag it is an escape. It became a horrible problem and it has less and less importance. I have a new friend. She has 18 problems and I am helping her to overcome her problems. The next week she will go to a hospital. She will be under observation for a month and she told me that she needs time for herself. And I understood. After a month, she spoke to me again. She told me what happened and that she left better. I also feel that she is doing me good and that without knowing about my problem, she has helped me. I like a person. He is good and kind. He makes me feel special. I like talking to him. We always have a new topic of conversation, and I like his company. They took a picture of me, and they didn't ugly things, and my classmates swagged it, and now they all talk at me. I feel horrible. I don't want to show my face anymore. I am ugly, and they start comparing to the pretty girls. I am no longer start to see myself. I don't want to leave the house. Everything looks horrible on me and I can't put on makeup, much less look myself in the mirror. Every time I have a mirror and I see face and body, I stare to someone very horrible and fat. The friend I have left me, and I am alone again. They began to tell me that I had dependence, but I don't see it that way. I began to have many insults that are not very pleasant, but my mom said not to take importance to them, but it is easy to do. There are insults that affect me. I tried to commit suicide. I talked about it a lot and I wanted to do it. I can't stand the insult, the tasting, and every time the day go by, I feel alone and tired. That I just fell asleep and I started the headache. I decided to vomit and the tiredness that I feel continuously is over. I don't want to live with myself anymore. Not in this way. I feel that my problems are big and I can solve them. And every day that passes, I have more problems. They took to me to the hospital. I felt hot and was constantly vomiting. It wasn't as serious and only thing 10 pills. According to the doctor, I will be fine in 2 weeks, but I need rest. I talked about my problem and they made me understand that it was not my fault, that I should have talked about how I feel, that there was a solution and it was not to die. I am going to see a psychologist. It, at first, it was worried to talk about my problem, and I could cry as many times as I want, and no one was going to judge me. My family is watching me, and they tried not to leave me alone. I am happy, James, and I want to say goodbye to you because I know you won't come back, and I hope you don't come back. I can hate you because talk to me. I'm part of the that I don't want to rest, and I know that thanks to you. And this is a one. I also want to say goodbye to my grandmother. That I didn't do it on. I only cried when I remembered you. I was in fright when I told you that you left me alone. I want to tell you that I feel better now and that you forgive me for having said all the things and say, dear depression, you hurt me a lot. You left me once that I couldn't help easily. I didn't know how to stop you and I left you consume me. But now I see and I want to help people who were and are in this situation it is was in. The depression not is a game, much less something that lasts for days. It can lead to death. Many times when we have a problems or bad feelings, it is good to talk about what is happening because many times the scary thing can thing can cause big problems. Most adolescents suffer from depression due to social pressure or beauty standards, but many of the canon talk about what is happening. Signs they invalidate their feelings and think that society will minimize it and sometimes they expect happiness and they invalidate and marginalize feelings of people. Let's start listening to people without judging them for their problems or action, and not minimize problems or feelings for it because all feelings have great value. This is the letter is my personal letter about my depression because I think I want to help a person have this this problem. Sometimes the depression starts when have a problems about love or friends, studies, anything. But I want to say you can do it if you need talk about what happened, the problems, or what else. You need help and a person because it's so necessary to talk about this. Yes, this all. I I say thanks for your attention. I would like to say you can do it all. You're enough and you're a lovely person. Thanks you. Bye bye.